Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Steven, aka Storm. We are back playing Reewish, the Argonian Sorcerer Axe character, and don't really have a actual title for him, but we are back, and you may notice we are in a different place than last time. I actually went and did a little off-screen leveling to get to 26, so I can use all that sweet new gear that I made for myself. So we're gonna go ahead and go pick up something that I saw during the last, during that little off-screen adventure. I did not grab it because I wanted to grab it on screen, so that way if anybody who wants to get it themselves knows where to find it. If I can get over this wall. You will not defeat me, wall. Or maybe it will defeat me. Ha! There's always a way around, wall. I've also upgraded my mount a couple times. Hey Joe, welcome to the stream. So I got an important question for you, Joe. Where was it? It was... Let's hit there. It was probably over in this area. Hey Joe, can you hear me? Let's... I think it is over this way. Do 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 do. Oh, yeah, I definitely remember coming this way. Yeah, it was, you know what, no, it was this way, because it was, I passed by this crafting station. Okay, so if you take somebody and they're married and you clone them and they have all the same memories and experiences as the other person, are you technically married to both of those copies or only the original? Okay, fripp. How do I get down there safely? This should do it. Sky shard, right here. That person jumped straight in the lava to get it. They wanted it more than I did. I'm sure the clone would disagree. Because if they had all the same memories and stuff, suddenly their spouse would not be their spouse anymore. And they'd be like, oh no, well, what am I going to do? That would suck. Come on. Dark crystal blocks. Oh yeah, it feels nice to have full equipment on again instead of having the... Oh yeah. I'm not gonna... There we go. Yeah, I'm not going down there. Well, see, you can almost walk straight up the cliff walls. Well, see, if they're completely the identical person, you would have made the vows to both of the individuals, though. Because, I mean, it's not based on the body, it's based on the personality, right? Surely. Okay, there's a main quest right here, so we're going to go ahead and grab this while we're here.
I just arrived from Deshan. Dethesim sent me. Perhaps you've heard of him? He's the consul for the town of Circamora, the Cirque. I'm here to spread the word and warn people about the Lodos Plague.
What's the Lodos Plague?
It is a terrible sickness that is ravaging the Deshan countryside. Look, I need to send word to my cousin Dandri. You can find her at the Cirque. Take this letter to my cousin.
I can deliver your letter.
Thanks for your help. Make sure you tell my cousin that I'm all right. If you head south, you won't be able to miss the Cirque. Tell her I'll return home as soon as I'm able.
Okay, yeah, well, we're not going to do that right now because that's actually leads into the next zone, so we're going to ignore that for the time being. And I guess we'll continue on the way to doing the next main quest. One of the Undaunted. Enter Frangro Grotto 1. Yeah, by myself. The Missing Prophecy. There we go. The Harborage. Right. To the Way Shrine. I'm going the wrong way. You know what, Elk? You are no longer cool enough for me. I have something more cool I can summon. Come forth, Onyx Indirk. Yes, much cooler. Right to the Way Shrine.
Explain once more why running was the best idea. Does it matter? We can't like.
Yeah, as cool as I think it would be to make this character in D&D, the lizard folk race is just not a good starting point for the Argonians. They're just too different. Like, the Argonians don't... Well, you know, maybe the Argonians do use a lot of bone in their crafting. I just got a notification. This is where we cleared out all the spectral warriors last time. Yeah, they're still everywhere, but they're no threat anymore. Yeah, they're completely lost now. There's a Betty Nitch, but she's no threat. Oh, it's a pretty... I survived! Alright, the harbor. Ooh, the harborage got a lot more fancy in this setting. Once the prophet was a man of vigor and strength. Some harrowing experience has aged and diminished him, leaving him blind and almost feeble. to the Harbinge discovered. Not used to this version of the Harbridge. I much prefer the Daggerfall Covenant's version.
Welcome to the Harbridge vestige. This is as comfortable a home as an old dried-up husk like myself could hope for.
How'd you find it?
Despite my blindness, nay, because of it, my other senses seem to have heightened. This place had the right smell about it.
When you first appeared to me in Cold Harbor, you spoke of my destiny.
Indeed, but let us not get ahead of ourselves. Without an understanding of where we are bound, every road will get us nowhere. Before we truly understand our destination, we must speak of the past.
A history lesson?
Of a sort. I invite you to enter my mind and walk with me through visions of the past, that you might understand the events that brought us to this time, this moment.
Okay.
Enter my mind, vestige, and walk with me through the shadows of past events.
As long as the demonic chicken doesn't follow us in the sign, I'm okay with that. God damn it.
Follow me, vestige, and learn of the events that precipitated our current crisis.
It's still following?
My part in the story began when I awoke on the steps of the Abbey of the Moth Priests, with no memory of my prior life. The Moth Priests took pity upon me and brought me into their fold. I was weak and near death. It was there I first set eyes upon the Elder Scrolls and devoted my life to their study. The scrolls allowed me to glimpse the very fabric of reality, but each profound insight dimmed my vision and eventually left me permanently blinded to the light of the world. The prophecies of the Elder Scrolls are a fluid, living thing. They are not fixed. At many points throughout history, the actions of heroic mortals have rewritten them.
What does that have to do with me?
I only know that you are important, Vestige. The scrolls reveal to me that your destiny is intertwined with that of the Five Companions.
Who are the Five Companions?
The Five Companions were a band of adventurers who sought out an ancient artifact called the Amulet of Kings. They hoped to use this artifact to persuade Akatosh to accept their leader as one of the Dragonborn.
Dragonborn?
The Dragonborn are mortals destined for greatness, with the blood of the dragons in their veins. It is said that only a true Dragonborn can ignite the eternal dragon fires in the Imperial City.
Who was this leader?
Baron Aquilarius, the son of Colovian Duke, who led a rebellion against the Emperor Leovic and took the crown himself. Alas, Baron was not truly a Dragonborn, as those who sit upon the ruby throne must be, in accordance with tradition.
Go on.
You have already heard enough babbling from this old blind fool. It is time you met the Five Companions yourself and witnessed their fate. The first companion, Lyris Titanborn, daughter of giants, was the mightiest warrior in the service of the Emperor. Next, Abner Tharn, a powerful sorcerer and Grand Chancellor to the Imperial Elder Council.
Tharn.
The Red Guard Swordmaster,
Sisazar.
leader of the Imperial Dragon Guard. The Imperial Emperor, Baron Aquilarius, who attempted to light the dragon fires and failed. And finally, Manamako, the traitor, the King of Dragons, a powerful necromancer, and your executioner. These were the Five Companions who set out from the Imperial City on an epic quest to recover the lost Amulet of Kings.
How could the Amulet of Kings turn Varen into one of the Dragonborn?
Marco convinced Varen that the amulet could be used to perform a ritual that would rekindle the dragon fires. He claimed this would please Akatosh and entice him to adopt Varen as one of the Dragonborn.
Why did Varen want to be Dragonborn?
By tradition, only the Dragonborn can lay claim to the Ruby Throne and rule as the one true Emperor by divine right. Varen conquered Cyrodiil and took the throne, but unless he became Dragonborn, he feared he'd always be thought of as a pretender.
Tell me about Marco.
Marco, the traitor, the great enemy, the most powerful necromancer this world has ever known. His worm cult infiltrates and corrupts every corner of Tamriel. It was he who convinced Varen to perform the ritual you are about to witness.
What happened when they performed the ritual?
Disaster, war, and pestilence. A world brought to its knees. Now watch and see how one man's arrogance brought about the greatest threat our world has ever known.
Goodbye. Yes, only a Dragonborn may be Emperor of Tamriel, because Akatosh, the Dragon God, gave the internal dragon fire to the Empire. So, as long as a Dragonborn sat upon the Ruby Throne, the fires would never burn out, meaning the Empire would never die. Technically, the Empire is dead because the flames went out when Tiber Septim's line was killed off.
Or you'll find your neck at the business end of my axe.
The Empire that's in Skyrim is a false empire.
She really is annoying.
Enough, both of you. We are here to ensure my lord's rightful claim to the Ruby Throne.
Abner, begin the ritual. I have a destiny to fulfill. By the lighting of the dragon fires, I claim my rightful lineage. By the fires of creation, let me be reborn. By the will of Akatosh, I proclaim myself Dragonborn.
Then
Aquilarius, you are no heir to Alessia. You will pay for your sacrilege. The veil between Tamriel and Oblivion tears and splits asunder.
What's happening? The sky's opening up. This is bad. This is very bad. Ah!
This isn't supposed to happen. What's the meaning of this? Marco, what have you done?
Gullible fools! The veil between Oblivion and this world has been torn. My master, Moloch Baal, is free to claim Tamriel for his own.
Akatosh, forgive me! Have mercy on our souls!
The ritual tore the veil between Nan and Oblivion, allowing Marco to begin stealing the souls his master needed to power the dark anchors and initiate the plane melt.
what went wrong?
Akatosh gave Alessia the Amulet of Kings as a symbol of his covenant with Nan. So long as the amulet remained in the care of Alessia's heirs and the dragon fires remained lit, Tamriel would be protected from the Daedra.
What happened next?
Marco tricked Varen into breaking the covenant, and the veil between Oblivion and Nan was torn. The Elder Scrolls named this event the Soul Burst. It gave Moloch Baal the opportunity to disconnect the souls of Nan from their hosts.
What happened to the other companions?
Varen was lost. In the chaos of the moment, Sai Sahan took the Amulet of Kings and fled. Leris was captured by Marco and delivered to Cold Harbor, the realm of Moloch Baal.
What about Abner Tharn and Marco?
Tharn remains Chancellor of the Elder Council, and his daughter Clivio rules as Empress Regent. But the true power remains in the hands of Marco and his worm cult.
How did you end up in Cold Harbor?
When I discovered the truth about the 5 companions, I made subtle inquiries, but apparently not subtle enough. Marco got word of my interests and abducted me. He took me to Cold Harbor, where I remained a prisoner until you freed me.
They saw you as a threat?
The truth is always a threat to evil men. Anamarco feared I would reveal his treachery, and if knowledge of Nan's vulnerability were to become known, it could threaten his master's schemes. Moloch Baal does not favor loose ends. Walk with me.
Okay.
Long ago was written, so long as the Amulet of Kings was borne by Alessia's heirs, Tamriel would be protected from the forces of oblivion. But the soul burst tore the veil between worlds and gave Moloch Baal the opportunity he desired. Moloch Baal's dark angers pierced the torn veil and seemed to draw near into the depths of Cold Harbor. These terrible engines of destruction were appearing all throughout Tamriel. If the Lord of Brutality and Domination is successful, he will merge our world and his own in a terrible plane meld. Few will survive the ordeal, and those that do will be enslaved for all eternity. And so it falls to us, Vistage. We must stop Moloch Baal and his dark anchors, or our world is doomed. And now history seems to have caught up with us. Shall we return to the harborage?
Yes, I'm ready to go back.
As you say.
Can you leave the demonic chicken here, please? God damn it.
And so it begins. The remainder of the story has yet to be written. It is your story now.
You've given me a lot to think about.
And there is so much to do. But know this, you will not walk this path alone.
So what's our next move?
We must grow in strength and in numbers. You will need more than the company of an old blind man to alter the course of history. We must assemble our own group of companions. The first you have already met.
Lyra's Titanborn?
Lyris sacrificed her own freedom to allow us to escape. She remains a prisoner in Cold Harbor. I must determine her precise location if we are to mount a rescue. That will take time.
What should I do in the meantime?
Minamarco's agents leave a web of lies and deceit. They pit the races of Tamriel against one another and divert their attention from the real threat. Seek out these agents, wherever they can be found, and expose their lies.
I'll do what I can.
Forgive me. Bringing you to my mind seems to have taken quite a toll on me. I must rest. I will contact you when the time is right. Until then, walk in the light, Vistage.
You used to get one of these quests every so often, like every so many levels or something. Now, because of the one Tamriel update, as soon as you finish one quest and you get some distance away from the harborage, the next one will immediately start up. So I can continue doing these if you want. Or if you'd rather me not, I could go and do some other quests. So I'll leave that up to you, Joe, since you're the only person watching. This is a good way to... I didn't get any soul magic. I can morph it if I want to. But that's not the way out. There we go. I really don't have any quests that are available right now to do, so the only real option is continue to do the main quest line, or I could run around and look for side quests to do. There's anytime you see a black arrow on your screen, it means there's a side quest, and I could run around and look for some of those to do in the meantime. So. Okay. Well, I won't find any side quests doing the main quest line, most likely. because you usually do them within the harbinger, the harbage. Yeah, that's fair. So when I get about here, I should receive immediate message from Baron. Ooh, what's that? I don't know how far I have to go exactly, so... Oh, there's a world boss. Let's try to solo it. Death. Oh, so they've already killed it. Oh, no, they haven't. Shackle Breaker or Shell Cracker. Oh, you guys are gonna try to take this on. I gotta admit, they're brave. They're also dead. I'm about to be dead soon myself. Where'd he go? By the way, typically this would not be possible. I don't know how we're holding out so well against this thing. Watch out, guys. If we actually beat this, I'm going to laugh. Especially without dying once. Yeah, oh my god, we actually killed it on the first try. That was pretty epic. I'm glad I caught that on stream. But if that had been a DLC world boss, I would have gotten bent over and then abused. Well, that's weird. So it's not starting up on its own. Maybe there is a certain time length for that kind of quest. So Whoa, they just finished up that dull moon. Back off. So we'll just wander around and look for stuff until, ooh, there's a location. Let's my apologies for the coughing. It's another location down. Woohoo! I've already completed this dull moon. But you know what? I may as well come in and help. Charge. So these are repeatable events that you can do at any time. As long as one appears, you can just walk in and do the event. Oh dear. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of.
I will ensure no tales are told of your valor.
Yeah, those are a good way to get experience points, because you get a bunch of experience for completing them. You get a bunch of experience for fighting the enemies. So just a nice way to pick up some nice experience for leveling or getting champion points. Whatever floats your boat. Oh, hold on, that just wore off. It's safe to swim? It should be, but I don't really want to swim. I'm honestly surprised I've not gotten another message from Baron. It tried to surrender, but it was far too late. Oh, that's a delve I've already done. Okay. Have I done all the delves? Yes, I've done all the delves. Okay. I've got 8 of 16 sky shards. I know for a fact one of them's in the dungeon, so I definitely cannot do that solo. Not yet, anyways. There will come a day that I can solo public dungeons, but that day is not today. Oh dear. So how's your team building going, Joe? Ooh, lore book. Shooting stars. Nice. Though you should really have a team of 6 Pokemon, but shooting stars trying to burn too bright. She started burning too bright. She started to attract a pair of India's size. Oh, hey, there's a quest right there.
What is that blasted lizard? I remember when I'd hunt here for days and not see a soul. The war was on and people stayed behind walls or stuck to roads. Those days are behind us.
What are you doing out here?
Like I said, I was hunting. But now that the volcano's erupted, I'm headed to Deshawn. Don't want to get cooked. I'll be leaving as soon as my suite of a partner shows up. You haven't run into an Argonian named Stands in Stillwater, have you?
No, I haven't.
He's a good friend. Shuts up. Nothing still about him. He was supposed to meet me here, but I've waited too long already. If you're heading north of Ash Mountain, can you keep an eye out for him? He should have a camp up there.
If I find him, I'll tell you. I'll tell him you're looking for him.
Not many willing to help these days, especially a dusty Ashlander like me. We'd planned to rest up at the Darvanus' farm near Cragganmore before passing through the Deshawn Gate. He should know it.
You're an Ashlander?
That's right. Though in truth, I have no clan. I make my living hunting and trading. Stillwater and I try to keep to the wilds and stay out of the way.
What happened to your clan?
They're alive and well. But that's a longer story that I don't have time for. Stillwater is a bit of an outcast himself. He escaped House Drez as a slave before the pact was signed. I think that's why we've stuck together for so long.
Goodbye. Alright. Let's go find ourselves an Argonian. Oh wait, I'm an Argonian. Lizard people.
I knew we should have stuck to the main roads.
Hello, bandits.
I told you to keep your head down. I am obliged to you.
Good, I'm glad.
My thanks.
Have a nice one. Uh-oh. Oh, just to wander around Morrowind. How beautiful it is. It's a shame Morrowind doesn't exist anymore. Not really, anyways. Not since the Red Mountain blew up. Oh, great. Those guys keep spawning in right next to the Harbridge. Oh, darn it. Oh, this is a mini boss. Oh yeah, that's why, 'cause he's dead. Take the dagger. How far away do I have to go? Oh, there is a main quest active right there. Whoops, I'll have to go do that soon. Where am I going? I'm going all the way over there? Yes, in fact I am. Okay. Well, there is a... And it's not worth it. We'll just warp. All right. There's another world boss. Maybe I'll get lucky and there'll be another group about ready to mount an attempt on it. I can run over there and try to find out. Oh no, she's hurt too. What the?
You arrive alone. Either you didn't find him, or I need a newer hunting partner.
I'm sorry, I found this dagger in his body. I thought you might want it.
Thank you for this. That's it then. Stone Falls holds nothing for me now. I'll set out for Deshawn presently. Perhaps I'll see you down the road.
Alright. Safe travels.
Davon's watch would have been overrun if you hadn't been there.
Nope, there is not anybody here to mount an attempt on that. We are going to withdraw. Strategic withdrawal, also known as retreat, run away. Hello, welcome to the stream. Ooh. Oh dear, Dagger's Point invasion camp. Well, maybe we'll get lucky. Covenant. I love the Covenant. Anyone make an attempt on this one? Nope. Nope, it does not seem like there's anyone making an attempt on this one either. I'm gonna have to get a party together of people to try to attempt these world bosses for the stream, so. Because they're just they're impossible to do by yourself unless you have a very specialized build designed for it, and which even then, it's not easy. Like, we're talking full 100% spec to just fight the world bosses solo. Oh dear, what the frick? Well, that was... I saved you just in time to kill you, so. Vivek's antlers. Dang, these guys are everywhere. Those guys legitimately creep me out.
Report in, soldier. What? Walks in ash, eh?
A wise
Soldier.
lizard.
Urgency. Welcome to the war. Alexandra Cannell leads a force that outnumbers us 5 to 1. If the Drake hadn't ambushed both of us, she'd have wiped us out. We must deal with the Drake. Then we'll stop Cannell from getting the Coral Heart.
What's the importance about this piece of coral?
Lieutenant Garland believes Cannell can use it to control a brother of strife. Sings with Reed would know more. As for Garlin, the Covenant caught her. Here's what I need from you. Look for survivors in the mud mounds. Rescue Garlin. Oh, and don't get killed. Luck to you. I'll see if we can hold this line in case you return. I mean, until you return.
What's this about a brother of strife? I just came back from imprisoning Bulgra.
I was talking about the other one. Sadal, the beast sealed away in Tormented Spire. Tarnval was mistaken to free that thing from Ash Mountain. Imagine such a creature controlled by the Covenant and loosed on Ebonheart. Do I look like an Archmage? Or even an Argonian mud witch? I have no idea. I came here to stop the damned daggers, and that's what I'll do.
Alright.
Quietly, the enemy abounds. What do you seek?
What is the Covenant after here?
Long ago, a magical artifact imprisoned Sadal, the brother of strife. That artifact's become the heart of the Coral. That's what the Covenant is after. Alexandra Cannell wants it, and she is without mercy.
So Cornell wants to unleash a brother of strife.
Does so. The brothers of strife are destruction incarnate, flaming fury crushing all in their path. They cannot be controlled or channeled, only imprisoned. Ebonheart is near, and Cannell would like it burned to the ground. We have to stop her.
How do we do that?
The Coral summoned Dreg to defend itself. The Coral thinks and reasons. We must ally ourselves with it. If we show it we're peaceful, it will turn the Dreg against our enemies. I'm still working on how to do that.
Alright. In the meantime, I have to check for survivors. These guys take a lot of punishment. Alright, that's one freed. Oh, I see two more. Yeah. Thank goodness I'm a lizard person, because I can swim really fast all day and night. Don't have to swim slowly like the Bretons do. Dang it, that's not gonna work. Alright, that's 3. Wait, this only says 2 of 4. What the heck? Maybe not all of them have survivors in them. Yeah, not all of them have survivors in them. Oh, that's not creepy at all. Darn it. I am not getting lucky with these mud piles. There we go. One more to go. There we go.
The Covenant have gone. She's on their ship. Help her, please.
I'm on my way. Probably seems cowardly that I'm not fighting my way through the camp, but it would literally take forever if I did. These guys I'll fight, though.
Burn out.
That's not the way I want to go. Oh, right down here.
Move to flank.
Yeah, that's going to work. There's another quest on here. I'll have to make sure to grab that before I leave the ship.
You don't look to be Daggerfall Covenant, and you're not one of ours. Who are you?
I'm Reewish Lafodish. I am here to rescue you. Whoops, that was an accident.
To the Coral Heart chamber. She must be inside. Have you seen my aide? Sings with Reed. She knows more about the coral than anyone. She must have some kind of plan. Argonians, always the unexpected. She's already lurking near the Covenant camp. Look for her nearby. If you can find her, bring her to the Coral Heart chamber. Then we can finish this.
Okay. Let me grab this quest while we're here.
Praise Vivek. I knew someone would come to free me. Vivek then helped me complete my task. Here we defeated the Akaviri. Vivek flooded the plain. His children breathed water while the Akaviri drowned. Yet some who died cannot rest. We must consecrate their bones.
Oof.
Do not disparage youth. These are Vivek's children. They died for Morrowind and for him. We must provide for their rest. Anoint any remains you find with this sacred oil. That will soothe their spirits. The dead depend on you.
Okay,
You
okay.
must consecrate them.
Anoint remains, okay. Greetings and salutations, and thank you for choosing my battle axe.
Circle around.
Thought I saw a... Really, there's a fishing spot right there? This is not the time for fishing. Whoa, 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 hey, hey, whoa, whoa, hey.
Legions of Akaviri invaded our killing and burning, though we never knew why. I died.
Move now!
Blood came. It swept them all away.
From the side!
There's a lot of these skeletal remains. Let's get over a very large area. Hey, I am praying over the remains of the dead. Have some respect. Okay, it's 4 of 9. Oh, this is going to get gross very quickly. Well, that was an emotional message. I learned a lot from that message. 3 more to go. All right, let's see. That's 7 of 8. So no, you're good guys. Okay. Well, they could have died up there too. It looks like. So I can actually go ahead and take care of.
When I was a kid.
I'm not trying to talk to you.
Report in, soldier. What brings you to Vivek's?
I thought I already turned that in. Whoops. I'm still within the area, so there's got to be some up here. I like how, you know, there's a big battle going on, and I am running around consecrating the dead instead of actually helping with the battle. I mean, I did contribute a little bit on my way through by killing a bunch of the enemy soldiers, but still. Well, even though this area is within the area, it doesn't look like there's actually any corpses to pray over in this place. I guess the battle didn't come up here on these hillsides. I'm tired of being a lizard, Joe. Why can't I be a Breton? Or an elf? Why am I a lizard? There's nothing left for me but doom. I survived. That was so stupid, but I survived. Excuse me, sir. There are these things called manners. Have you not heard of them?
The waters took friend and foe alike. The tides rolled in, crumbling all in.
And boom. Let's talk to the priestess. And I think that'll be a good place to end off for this session. And then next time we will continue with this quest that we're doing in this area. We got most of the way to 27 today.
Did you find the bones and bless them? Vivek's children can rest now. I feel it in my bones. You are kind to perform this service for the heroes of the past. Vivek, we thank them for our freedom today. No foe can stand against the three. One day I will visit the tribunal temple in Deshan. I will hear the word of Vivek from his own lips.
Yeah. You might want to wait to thank Vivek until this is done, but this is where I'm going to call it for today. Thank you for watching if you did, or if you're watching in the future, thank you for watching. And I hope to see you all next time when I return to playing Reewish, the Axe Mage, I guess is what he is. Anyways, thank you and goodbye. Oof.